Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Off we go from Santa Clara. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This is Jordan James. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Off the bootleg, it's Rourke. Moving outside the pocket, he'll tuck it and take off.
Well, Mike, this is not somebody that you're usually afraid of beating you with his legs, but every now and then, he can do just enough to extend the play. That's exactly what he did here. Picks up enough yardage, converts the first down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On the ground, it's James. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Rourke going to throw it here on 3rd down. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First play, and May goes to the end. Rolling right. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. They'll return this from the 10. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Okay, ready? They'll start on the ground with James. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Down at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 35, here's second and 4. They keep it on the ground with James. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, 49.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's James. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
They'll try again here, second and 10.
At the Patriots' 30.
To the air, it's Rourke. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
To the air on third down, here's Rourke. He'll find his man, that's Jaden Higgins. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. It's a gain of 34.
First down and goal to go.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. That is first touchdown this year. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot, something you did not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. Off the play fake, here's May. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing on third down is May. That's going to be intercepted.
Understanding the coverage shells of cover 2 is critical, especially for the linebackers, Mike. They're responsible for those underneath zones. There is some vulnerability to this coverage unit if you don't have guys who understand their assignments. So I'll tell you what, this guy definitely was paying attention in meetings because he was in the right place at the right time, and he's able to come away with the big hit. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
From the gun, here is a run with James. Big opening up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Jordan James. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. McLaughlin put it on the extra point. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So after 1, the Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They'll go play action with May. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be taken in at the 2. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On the ground, it is James to start the drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
The run up the middle with James. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down run.
On 1st and 10, it's James. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
19 light.
Work will throw on 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
87. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. We try and run here with James. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Maynard on 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. Room to run at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 27
A
yards.
gain there of 27 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. Quick hitting slant there. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he's in. What a drive. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Patriots have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Running here is James. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. On the handoff, this is James. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Third down and 9. Out of the gun, it's a throw by Roy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Work to throw on 1st down. They set up the screen to James. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Let's go now. 7-5. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, here is Rourke. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Throwing again is Rourke. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Here's Ryan Rico now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 7-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Complete to Henderson. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 22-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll get rid He'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This is wildly ambitious. A 69-yard attempt. And this is good. Do you believe it? From just under 70 yards.
Set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. TJ Tampa up to make the play.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, here's May. Forced out wide. He's across midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
May to throw on 2nd down. Thomas left side, caught by his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, New England.
At the 19-yard line.
On the handoff, Henderson. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Brought down at the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun. It's May. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, New England.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
To kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
On the set.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set up. Set go.
Here's a handoff to James. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
The 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Set.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
60 Eagles. 18. Pioneer.
Rourke. Oh, trouble, and down he goes.
Here in the second half, you find yourself trailing late. Every single possession is critical. You can't waste any of them. But now, after that 3rd down sack, got to imagine a punt is coming. The likelihood of a comeback just continues to go down.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. On the ground, here is Henderson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. There he goes again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, New England.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. The ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now is May. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile on a huge gain, but still short of a 1st down.
3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Throwing is May. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Crazy, crazy.
Off the play fake, here's May. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
Angel. Crazy.
They'll go play action with May. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Third and goal. Here's May. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
A short one taken at the 10. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
A run with James. Oh, a loose football. And the Patriots are going to recover.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Hey, what's up? Crazy. Five.
Made out on 1st and 10. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. A productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here goes up. Crazy. Hey, what's up?
Again, it's Henderson. And he's got another one. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
49ers 14. Andy Boragawas to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25.